What's up, traders? Welcome back to our studio. My name is Angie.
And I am Shehbaz. I am from India.
Well, thank you so much for that clarification.
Well, I want to let our traders know that they can watch my webinars and video at Olymptrade India platform in YouTube.
Oh, well, that's a great idea. A little bit of a self-advertisement. By the way, my dear traders, as far as announcements, we are going to start a prize giveaway today. So pay attention, and during the stream, we'll give you all the details.
So Angie, what we are going to talk today? What is the topic for today?
Oh, okay. Let's get down to business, huh?
But before we go, we forgot one important thing. Traders, do subscribe to our channel.
Absolutely. Show us your support, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to ring on the notifications bell.
And definitely, we have Telegram channel too. And especially, we have started Telegram channel for India.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and send you the link in chat. And by the way, very active participants in the Telegram channel are able to get bonuses and prizes. So can I start now?
Definitely, Andy.
So today we're going to talk about a very hot topic. We're going to discuss the energy market, and we're going to talk about Brent oil and natural gas in particular. The price of both of these commodities is quite high. Brent oil is trading around $120 per barrel, and natural gas is trading around 9.3 MMBTU. That's metric million British thermal unit. Did I get that right, Shehbaz?
Definitely, you're right. You're right.
Thanks. So in the recent weeks, the price of natural gas was trading close to $9.50, and this is the highest level since 2008. Shehbaz, what's been going on with Brent oil?
Actually, the black gold was trading around $132 per barrel in March, and it is highest since 2008.
Yeah, so also from 2008. Now, you said black gold?
Yeah, it is also another term used for Brent oil.
That's interesting. I'm guessing gold because oil is also a very important and valuable commodity in the world that we live in.
Definitely. And also, Angie, this topic has been often highlighted in the articles and news. Can you tell to our traders so that we all are on the same page?
Sure, of course. Well, dear traders, I'm sure that many of you know that all of this bonanza kicked off at the end of February when the conflict between Russia and Ukraine first started. Soon thereafter, sanctions started, and many of them are aimed at the export of Russian oil and natural gas.
Definitely. As far as I understand, Russia is the top exporter of oil and natural gas in the world.
Yes, it's one of the top countries for that export oil and natural gas. You see, the thing is that these sanctions, they are causing disruptions in the supply chain. So basically, different regions and different countries are not able to get the required amount of oil and natural gas to meet the demand, which is why the prices are so high. It's very tough on the public. As you probably have noticed, the price of gasoline is sky high, and natural gas as well, it's often used to heat homes, has caused a major spike in the monthly utilities.
Oh, so do you think that situation is going to improve anytime soon?
Well, you know, it's kind of hard to say. I personally do not believe that the situation is going to improve in the near term or like in the nearest future. Just last week, the European Union agreed on the 6th package of sanctions against Russia and are planning to ban 90% of Russian oil by the end of this year. Additionally, several countries in the EU have been cut off from natural gas, including Bulgaria, Poland, and Finland, and just last week, Denmark and the Netherlands were cut off as well.
So do you think that European Union is planning the 7th package of sanctions?
Actually, yes, I do believe that the European Union is already discussing the 7th package of sanctions, and from the sources that I've been reading, I do understand that I do believe that natural gas is going to be involved in the upcoming sanctions as well. Shehbaz, since you are an expert in India, can you give us Can you tell us what's been going on in the commodities market in India? What's the situation there?
Yeah, definitely. So India is the third largest oil and natural gas consumer in the world after US and China, and also the fourth largest importer of LNG in the world.
You said LNG. What does that stand for?
Actually, LNG is liquefied natural gas, and India imports around 83% of total crude oil and also nearly 50% of total uh, liquefied natural gas uh, to India. And also, we import mostly from Middle East because they are geographically nearer, and it reduces our cost. And mainly from Saudi Arabia, Oman, Qatar, and Kuwait. So, but to reduce this oil dependency from 83% to 67% by 2025, Indian government has taken various steps to reduce this, and one of them is to introduce E10 petroleum, which is 10% ethanol and 90% petrol. So, and also India is planning to shift to E20 petrol, in which 20% is ethanol, indigenous made ethanol, and 80% petrol. So, this will definitely reduce our oil dependency. Also, India is working on renewable sector, like out of total energy output, electrical output of India, 38% comes from renewable energy, especially from solar, wind, and hydro energy. So, India is taking various steps to reduce this dependency. Also, India is working to increase the gas dependency, to shift it to gas-based economy, and out of complete India energy mix, we are trying to increase it from 6.3% to 15% by 2030. And also, talking about present situation, crude oil prices are rising, and it is around $118 to $120 per barrel. And it is really high for India because India imports most of its oil, and the recent data shows that in the previous fiscal year, India has imported crude oil worth of $120 billion, and this is a really high amount for India, and it is hurting Indian economy. This money could have been used in different sectors like defense, to increase the defense budget, in medical sector, and many more. So, definitely to reduce the oil bills, India is importing oil from Russia. Russia is offering discounted oil to India for less than $70 per barrel. And we have seen from February, the numbers are growing. India has imported around 34 million barrels of crude oil from Russia from February till May end. And this number is growing month by month. And also, India is planning to have a 6-month oil contract with Russian giant Rosneft. And this will further increase the import of Russian oil to Indian market. And also, we have seen, because of rising crude oil prices, inflation in India is rising. Last month CPI data showed that it is around 7.79%. And to counter this, Indian government has taken steps to reduce the excise duty on petrol by 9 rupees per litre, and on diesel by 7.5 rupees per litre. And this will definitely will reduce the inflation in India caused by crude oil by 20 to 30 basis point, but also will increase the physical deficit of India by 1 lakh crore rupees. So, that's it from my side, Angie.
Well, Shabazz, thank you so much. That's a lot of very interesting information. Now, for the most important part for our viewers, for our traders and our investors, how can we use these price moves and the volatility to trade on the Olymp Trade platform and make a profit? Shabazz, as far as commodities, do you have like a preference to any indicators or like a specific strategy that you use when you trade commodities?
Definitely, I often use support and resistance levels at different time frames.
Well, me too, actually. That's my favorite. I do like to keep things simple, and I also use stick to support and resistance levels and trend lines. Now, dear traders, speaking of trading, I did mention at the beginning of the stream that we are going to start a prize giveaway for trader participants. So listen up, and I'll go ahead and give you all the details. So we're going to give out risk-free trades to traders that forecast the price of Brent oil correctly. When this stream is over, you are going to be able to leave comments below this video in the comments section. What you have to do is you have to predict or forecast what the price of Brent oil is going to be next Tuesday. Now, here are a few things that you have to note. Throughout the day, the price changes and it fluctuates. So once again, you have to forecast what you believe is going to be the maximum price of Brent oil next Tuesday. Additionally, with your forecast, you also have to include an explanation of why you think the price is going to reach this level. And don't forget to, in your comment, don't forget to include your account ID number, because if we don't have your account ID number, we can't send you a risk-free trade. By the way, a forecast without an explanation will not be accepted. We're going to have, there's going to be 3 categories of winners. So everybody that leaves a comment with the forecast and an explanation and an account ID number is going to get a risk-free trade. Those traders that provide the correct forecast for the maximum price for Brent oil next Tuesday, just I keep repeating so that you don't miss out any of the details. Now, so traders that provide the correct forecast are going to get an even bigger risk-free trade. And for the cherry on top, the comment that's going to have the most likes is going to get an even bigger risk-free trade.
Sounds very exciting. I do think that a lot of traders will participate in this, and we are going to distribute a lot of risk-free trades.
Well, I most certainly hope so. Dear traders, we are now going to switch our attention to Nick, and he is going to show us on the price chart when and how to trade Brent and natural gas. Check it out.
So hello, what's up, dear traders? What's up? So my name is Nick. So thank you, Angie, thank you, Shahbaz, for your opinion. So that was quite useful information, my friends. And today we are going to speak more about Brent and natural gas. Yeah, so Brent oil and natural gas, and I will try to share with you my opinion, so what we can do on a platform, so how we can trade on these assets. Well, as usual, Angie told you, by the way, my friends, that she prefers to trade with the trend lines, with the support and resistance levels. Well, as for me personally, I like them too. But also, I would like to share with you one idea that you may use to trade. So actually, you may use 200 moving average, my friends. Well, this is one of my favorite moving average as the support or the resistance level. So, well, for example, my friends, well, again, so just by the way, on FTT, so we may trade Brent oil on natural gas. As for Forex, there is only Brent oil here, yes? So today, we'll speak about both of them, okay? So 200 moving average. So you may add this on a platform. So if you click here in technical analysis in indicators, so you may choose simple, exponential, or weighted moving average and change the period into 200. Yeah, so here is my period, and I made it red. So my friends, 2 possible ways to trade. Well, the first one is, if the price touches this moving average, we may consider this moving average as a resistance level, yes, or as a support level, for example, like here, yes, or like here. So 200 moving average is a really good level support or resistance. So this is the first way we may trade. So for example, on a 5-minute time frame, so you may see that the price touched this 200 moving average and tried to move up. Also, there is another way, yeah, so you may trade against the trend. So you may assume that the price will return back to 200 moving average. It means that there is a big deviation between the 200 moving average and the price. So for example, like here, well, as you can see, the price was moving up, and the moving average is it was somewhere here, yes, and this distance was really big. Well, in this case, of course, it will be much it would have been, by the way, yes, it would have been much easier and much profitable to trade mostly down, so against the main trend. So well, as for now, my friends, we may see that on the 5-minute time frame the price is bounced back from the 200 moving average and it's moving up. So in this case I will try to open my trades up, so I will use 5 minutes. So let's see what we'll get, yes, so by the end of my speech. And while we are waiting for the result, my friends, yeah, so I'd like to so let's analyze what's going on with the natural gas. So here, as you can see, my friends, as usual, so on the 5-minute time frame, yeah, so the 200 moving average is slightly moving up. Well, it means that the trend is mostly bullish. The question is, if the price is too high from the 200 moving average, so may I open the trades down in this case, so trade against the main trend? To confirm this, my friends, so I may use another indicators. So for example, I like to trade on Williams percentage R. So it's quite good indicator, so you may use it. So it is an oscillator, so you may change the settings. At first I prefer to use the line, and also it's better to make two bands visible. Yes, well, so here is our overbought zone and here is our oversold zone, and what we can see here, that the price, so the oscillator is in overbought zone. Well, it means that soon, if it starts returning back, it will be better to open the trade down. So let's have a look. So what's going on with the Brent oil? So the price is still rising, so we get proof it's around 15 bucks, so approximately 3.5 minutes left. And so while we are waiting, so let's have a look at Forex. At Brent oil. On Forex, if we use higher time frames, guys, well, daily time frames or 7 days time frame, so you may see that the trend is mostly bullish. So the price is rising, and I guess that it will continue rising. So by the way, because of fundamental factors, well, you know, my friends, that there is an energy crisis in the world. And in such case, of course, well, the price will continue. I guess that it will continue to rise. So that is why, so I will try to open a trades up. So this will be for a long period of time. So, and I will use the sum of money, well, $100 with the multiplier 20. And I will open my trades up, and the stop loss, of course, so don't forget to do this too, will be minus $20. So I don't want to lose more than 20 bucks. Okay, so the trade up, so this is for a long period of time. So by the way, so while we are waiting, so still let's check our FTT trades. It is still in plus, so the price is fluctuating. So let's have a look. So yes, it's fluctuating around this level. So maybe yes, maybe no. Yes, so maybe rain, maybe snow. So still we have 2 minutes. And also what is really important to understand, guys, that Wednesday and Friday, so these are 2 days of really important news for Brent, for the oil prices. So we have data from API, yes, well, the situation with crude oil inventories in the United States. So the last fact was published today, just 10 minutes ago, and it showed that crude oil inventories increased in the United States. So we are still waiting. So just 1 minute is left. The price is in a positive zone, so let's say so. Yes, so while we are waiting, so we may check the natural gas, so what's going on. And so here the price started bouncing back. Okay, so what's so 1 minute left, So while we are waiting, so let's use this Williams percentage R indicator to look at the price and to understand so if the price is overbought or oversold. Still the indicator is an overbought zone. It does not want to return back. Well, in this case we have to wait still, yeah, so we have to wait, but the price is really far from the 200 moving average. So while we are waiting, so okay, well, unfortunately, so the price returns back, so it's fluctuating around the level of our well, around, well, unfortunately, oh, it was really close, it was really close. It was really close, but not. Well, in this case you may try to open the trades with the duration time a little bit more, yeah, not just 5 minutes but 6 minutes. Well, as for me personally, I don't like shorter time frames. I would rather prefer like longer time frames, like 1 hour, 4 hours, etc. And what about Forex? Well, Forex, it's okay, so still it's for a long-term period of time, so actually, so here we will have to wait. Well, anyway, so guys, I guess that's it for today, and that's it from my side. Thank you very much for coming. So, and of course I would like to give a word right now to Angie and to Shahbaz back, and so that they will be able to tell you goodbye once more. So thanks a lot and see you next time.
Nick, thank you so much for that information and for your take on the situation. Dear traders, we hope that the information that we provided you with today will help you better understand the commodities market so that you can trade confidently on the olymptrade platform to generate a profit.
And definitely guys, do not forget to subscribe to this channel and also do like this video. And we are on different social networks like Facebook, Telegram and Instagram. You can go there and check it out.
Don't forget to take part in the price forecast prize giveaway and join us next week when we'll announce and highlight the winners.
So definitely.
See you next time.